During their exile in the forest, the Pandavas once found themselves in desperate need of water. The harsh wilderness had drained their strength, and their search for a water source became urgent. As they wandered, they came across a barren region where no stream or river was in sight. Their exhaustion deepened until finally, Sahadeva, the youngest of the brothers, spotted a shimmering lake in the distance. Overcome with thirst, he rushed forward to drink. However, the moment his lips touched the water, his body stiffened, and he collapsed, lifeless. Unaware of the fate that had befallen him, Nakula, Arjuna, and Bhima followed, each eager to quench their thirst. But as soon as they drank, they too fell unconscious. Their bodies sprawled beside the lake. Yudhishthir, the eldest, waited for his brothers to return. When none of them did, a sense of unease gripped his heart, and he made his way toward the lake. Upon arrival, a wave of grief and horror swept over him as he found all four of his brothers lying motionless on the ground. He was overcome with sorrow, yet he maintained his composure. As he stepped toward the water, a voice rang through the air, stopping him. It was deep and commanding, belonging to an unseen force that warned him against drinking. The voice declared that the water belonged to it, and anyone who consumed it without answering its questions would meet the same fate as his brothers. Yudhishthir, known for his wisdom and patience, did not challenge the voice. Instead, he humbly agreed to answer the questions. The guardian of the lake then began to test him with profound inquiries about life, morality, and existence. When asked what the greatest wonder in the world was, Yudhishthir reflected and responded that, despite witnessing death every day, humans lived as though they were immortal, never preparing for their own end. When questioned about what was swifter than the wind, he answered that the mind traveled faster than anything else, for it could move beyond the limits of the body in an instant. Another question asked what was heavier than the earth, to which he replied that a mother's love and a father's sacrifice bore greater weight than any physical burden. Each answer he provided was thoughtful, rooted in deep understanding rather than mere knowledge. The unseen entity, pleased with his wisdom, declared that he had passed the test and offered him a reward, the revival of one of his brothers. Without hesitation, Yudhishthir chose Nakula. This decision surprised the guardian, who expected him to choose Bhima, his mightiest brother, or Arjuna, the greatest warrior among them. When asked why, Yudhishthir explained that his father, Pandu, had two wives, Kunti and Madri. Since he, Kunti's son, was still alive, it was only just that one of Madri's sons be restored, ensuring fairness between the two branches of the family. Impressed by this sense of justice and selflessness, the guardian revealed itself to be Yama, the god of death and justice, and also Yudhishthir's celestial father. He praised his son's righteousness and granted life to all four brothers, restoring them to full strength. Before departing, Yama blessed Yudhishthir, foretelling that his wisdom and virtue would ultimately lead him to the throne of Hastinapura. With their lives returned and a deeper understanding of fate and dharma, the Pandavas continued their exile, strengthened not just in body, but in spirit, carrying with them the lessons of justice, patience, and wisdom that would guide them in the trials ahead. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.